Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Anthony Altamirano, joined by TJ Voicelo. TJ, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, Anthony.
We are here at Falcon Field in Meriden, Connecticut. Here, you got a matchup between the Meriden Yard Goats and
The Salty Dogs. It's going to be a very interesting matchup today. Who's your player to watch?
player to watch for the Salty Dogs. It's got to be Marvin. Marvin, he's been in the league a long time. He's very young. He's 22. He's very fast. We've been warned of his speed. Speedy outfielder with a good glove.
That's Marvin Spencer we're talking about. He did run track in high school. He played football. He was a running back in football as well, so you know he's got that speed. He played baseball as a shortstop and a right fielder. He's only 22 years old, so he's young and spry out there. Let's hopefully see him some plays today.
That's right. Who's your player to watch for the Yard Goats?
My player to watch for the Yard Goats has to be Joe Aguirre. He's been on a pretty good hit streak lately, except for the 2 weeks ago where he did not have a great performance, but looking to bounce back today.
Joe Aguirre and the team warming up, but those were the Annie Mac Home Mortgage, those were the JPEX Financial players to watch. Now we have the Annie Mac Home Mortgage Keys to the Game brought to you by TJ.
That's right. For this game, I'm thinking that we're going to see a lot of balls today, just based on the weather alone. I think we're going to have to see some very strong contact off the bats. It's going to be tough to pitch in this weather, I have to say. The wind's kind of picking up a little bit. So we're going to see how it goes.
Yeah, and for the Goats, what does this game mean for them in the early innings? What do they have to do?
I think they have to get off to a strong start at first. Obviously, you want to hit the ball right away off the bat. So that's what I would do. That's my keys.
Sounds great. So get the bats going and play some good defense. Is that right?
Absolutely.
All right. Those were the Annie Mac Home Mortgage Keys to the Game.
Marvin Santer's back. My arch rival. Be aware. Be very aware.
All right.
It's going down.
You heard it here first.
Arch nemesis here, Joe Aguirre and Marvin Santo. They're here, and they fear each other.
Some bad blood, both teams want to play to win. Absolutely. That's how you got to be in this league.
Got to be aggressive. It should be a fun game to watch, that's for sure. We're here again, Meriden Plastic Ball League here in Meriden live. This is brought to you by Clovercrest Media Network.
Apps can do a lot of cool things. You could order dinner, gamble on your favorite team, and track your health. You could even get a mortgage. One click and you can be approved. I'm not sure by who or what country they're in. You deserve more from the mortgage industry. At Annie Mac Home Mortgage, we believe in the need for live human interaction during a very complex process. The kind of service and guidance which an app simply can't provide. Our customers are more than credit scores and income documents. They're individuals and families who live in and strengthen our communities. Their story is our story, and that story begins in a home. Chris Sawyer is an expert on providing superior customer service and in meeting the mortgage needs of current and future home buyers. With over 18 years of experience in the industry, Chris is able to help customers migrate through the home buying and home financing process by using his wealth of knowledge as a well-qualified mortgage professional. And best of all, Chris is located in Cromwell, Connecticut, where he has helped hundreds of clients in Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Rhode Island make their dreams of home ownership a reality. Visit chrissawyer.annie-mac.com. Email him at csawyer@annie-mac.com or give him a call, 860-878-8730.
Chris Sawyer, NMLS number 39345, corporate NMLS number 338923. Annie Mac Home Mortgage is an equal housing lender. American Neighborhood Mortgage Acceptance Company, LLC. DBA Annie Mac Home Mortgage. Lo-Fi Direct. Connecticut First Mortgage Correspondent. License lender. Broker number ML 338923. Massachusetts Mortgage Lender and Mortgage Broker License number MC 338923. Rhode Island License Lender. License number 201128110L. Call for additional details.
All right, the game is just getting underway, and it's 1-1 to start the game. On the mound for the Yard Goats, Stan Merdzak. What do we got for him, TJ?
Dan Merdzak, we saw him 2 weeks ago. He was not a pitcher, but he was making some plays in the outfield and at the plate.
That's right. Merdzak and Gambardella, they switch between pitchers and fielders every now and then, as we have a 4-1 now count. But these are their go-to guys. You know, obviously Mark Laporte is out right now. 4-2 now to count. Obviously Mark Laporte out this week due to injury, personal reasons. It should be a great game as this one is grounded.
It's a good heads-up play out there. That's one out for the Wild Goats.
Nice little play there from Gambardella.
Ooh, big swing.
Back the pitch. In there. 1-1 now.
We got Jerry Coons at the plate.
That one's outside for a ball, bringing it to 2-1. Yeah, Coons, he played hockey. I mean, he was younger. He was a hockey goalie for 16 years.
He makes some solid contact right there.
He does. The pitch from Merdzak. That one is fouled away. Strong contact there. So Coons gets on and steps in Josh Ramirez. Or Romine, excuse me, Josh Romine. Pitch to Romine, it hits him. It's going to be a 3-1 count now. Pitch. Swung on and missed. Now it's 3-2.
Josh does have some good baseball experience. 12 years as a pitcher. Played some first base as well before he eventually moved to DH.
So that one gets in for a single. So 1 out, two on now. Man on first and second. Bring back to the top of the order. Marvin is in. So 4-1.
Ooh, that was a sneaky good pitch right there. Had some air on it, but eventually dropped down right into the strike zone.
That's right, 1-1 now. Merdzak is starting to look a little bit more comfortable out there on the mound. He strides, pitch, good hit ball past Gambardella in the outfield now. Joe McGuire fields it. Base hit.
Bases are loaded.
That's right, bases are loaded with 1 away here in the top of the first. The Salty Dogs looking to capitalize on what they've got going here on this rainy day here in Maryland.
Yeah, you mentioned that rain. That wind hasn't died down at all, so it's going to be interesting to see if that plays a bigger factor throughout the rest of this game.
Yeah, and they call Meriden the Silver City, but the past couple of baseball sessions we've had, I'm going to start calling Meriden the Windy City.
I would have to agree with you, Anthony. This is not ideal weather.
It's very windy out here, almost always, honestly. Maybe a Sunday thing. Who knows?
Absolutely.
All right, here's Merdzak with the pitch. In there for a strike. Jerry Coons, the batter. Here's the stride, the pitch. Just out there for a ball.
Now, Jerry also does have experience playing baseball as well. He's got 10 years.
Yeah, he does. This one has popped up into the outfield. Joe McGuire is there to field it. He's there. He throws home. No.
So now that is not a double play, but that does count as 2 outs.
Loaded, 2 outs. No runs.
Bases are still loaded. 2 outs.
So they don't send the runner home. That's going to be a bases loaded situation again. 2 away here for the Salty Dogs. Merdzak throws one outside the zone. Josh Romine. Romine hits one into the outfield. It's a base hit. Joe McGuire there. It looks like it might have been foul. It was. Foul ball.
So now we have a 2-1 count. Make that 3-1. If that ball goes behind him.
That foul ball there almost went fair. Again, it goes foul again. Now 3-2 count.
Just a wild pitch right there.
Yeah. You got to get this control. So here's the 3-2. Swung on right back on the mound. Oh, but he couldn't get
That'll
there.
bring in a run. That
Brings in a run. You're right. Yep. For the Salty Dogs, that is going to be an RBI single. There, they won't count that as an error. Bases remain loaded here in the top of the first.
Credit Josh Romine with that.
Absolutely. Now back to the top of the order. Pitch. That one is smoked, but foul. It would be the count to 1-1. The pitch to Spencer. Swing and a miss. A big chuck. 1-2. Pitch. Here for a ball. It's 2-2 now. Merdzek, the stride, the pitch. Just outside for a ball. That's 3 balls, 2 strikes. Spencer gets set. Merdzek eyeing him down. Here's the wind up the pitch. Swung on and belted into the outfield. Oh! Tries to field it cleanly. Wasn't able to get there. That'll bring in a run on another RBI single for the Salty Dogs.
So they've had 2 outs for quite a while.
They're on a bit of a streak. Because Gambardella dives. He can't get there. McGuire trying to field it. They're having trouble here. And that'll the run. 3-0 to start. These guys were worried pregame about facing the Yard Goats. Right now, it doesn't look like they have that much to worry about.
Not at all. If I were them, I'd be very happy going into this game.
That's right. As Romine looks at a strike, Mertzak throws again. 1-1. It's the pitch for Mertzak. That one is tipped. Is it fair? It looks to be. And it will be. So that will be an out. So 3 runs. No errors. And a couple runners left standing. This is Meriden Classic Bar League.
This has been a very, very good first half of this inning. 3 runs scored for the Salty Dogs. It's going to be interesting to see how the Yard Goats respond. Joe McGuire leading off.
It's been a pretty wet summer in Connecticut, and that means more mosquitoes than ever. If you didn't have your home service for mosquito control and find you're spending most of your time outside swatting those little pests, you are in luck. Mosquito Shield of Central Connecticut provides the best value in mosquito control services because of how they treat your yard using the Mosquito Shield tailored treatment system. They don't use a fixed schedule or an identical product, one-size-fits-all service program because you can't control mosquitoes on a set number of sprays or visits. Unlike the competition, Mosquito Shield of Central Connecticut will service you for the season, whatever it takes to provide superior results. This promise has awarded them an industry-leading consumer retention rating of 90%. Visit MosquitoShieldCT.com to schedule an appointment with Wade DeCesare and enjoy the rest of your summer mosquito-free.
That one is hit into the outfield right to Spencer. So McGuire goes down quickly for out number 1.
There goes the wind. I think that ball would have been gone if not for the wind.
Yeah, it's coming down on us now, like badly here in Meriden. Again, I'm going to call it the Windy City.
Well, you know, we're just warriors out here. This is what we do. That ball gets tipped off.
The pitch to Merdzek as Merdzek steps in. We got on Merdzek.
I mean, he was very strong at the plate 2 weeks ago before the break. Kind of got that feeling that he's going to be keeping that energy up this game too.
And the Yard Goats hope so. A quick out, hoping to kind of get back on the board here.
Absolutely. That first out with Joe didn't help. But then the Salty Dogs got off to a 2-out start very quick. Ended up scoring 3 runs.
That's right. And on the mound for the Salty Dogs, as Merzak walks, on the mound for the Salty Dogs is Josh Romine. He's a pitcher for a while. He played baseball for 12 years. He's born and raised in Meriden. He moved away from school. Down south. He's a trooper. He's back with us up here in Connecticut. Ron Gambardella will step in and look at a ball immediately. Oh, that was a big swing there from Gambardella.
Yeah. He was aiming for us on that one.
He was looking, yeah, right. He was looking for the fences on that swing. So Romine the pitch. Outside for a ball. Stride. Oh, that one had some.
That was a very good pitch right there.
That had some break to it, huh?
It's a nice little pitch there as Gambardella goes down swing. Not the way you want to respond if you're the Yard Dogs.
Yard Goats.
Yard Goats.
Yeah, and that'll bring us back to the top of the order. 2 away, man on first. Joe Aguirre. This one is fielded cleanly. So 1 walk, no hits, no runs scored, no errors for the Yard Goats. We go to the top of the second. The score 3-0 Salty Dogs. Right here.
So I spent 23 years in the Army as a squad leader, platoon sergeant, and so on and so forth. And when I came back from Iraq, I was welcomed by the VFW at the airport. And these guys were able to, one, guide me to my next destination. And they were also giving me, some boxes and stuff, the goodies and everything else. They took care of me. And I made it my goal that when I was to come back, when I was finished serving my country, that I will be the member of the VFW and do the same thing for our future veterans. I might not be wearing the uniform, but I'm still here doing some volunteer service. And I feel like that's very, very important. All of us veterans, we stand by each other. We all experience, something similar, and it is a bond. And, trying to go somewhere else is just not the same. Come to the VFW, become a member, even for a little bit, man, just try it out.
And we're back here, Meriden Plastic Ball League action. They started super quick, so we apologize about that. TJ, what's the count?
Well, the count was 3-2, but he just hit a drive to the left for a base hit.
A double.
That was a double. Actually, yes, you're right, across the yellow line.
That's right. The yellow line there is sort of the automatic double, if you will, in baseball, if you're familiar with the bounce over the fence. That's kind of what we got going on here. So it crosses that yellow line. It's an automatic double. Merzak back on the mound.
Jerry just has a strong eye this inning, taking those 3 balls right away and hits a deep one.
Aguirre's there, though. He'll field it cleanly, and that'll be an out. As you hear him there, got a little excitable. So 1 away here with a man on second. If you're just joining us, the score is 3-0. Salty Dogs are leading the Goats right now as the pitcher, Josh Romine, will step in and immediately be greeted to a 1-1 count. Merzak, the stride, the pitch. He's just outside for a ball. 2-1 now. It's the pitch from Merzak. That one is hit. Fair. Will it get to the double? A sliding dive. Nice play there from Aguirre. It'll hold the runner. So good slide, good defense. Will hold the runner at third. Now, man on second and third now with 1 away.
Absolutely, and that was a great play by Joe. You know, one of the players to watch this game, making that great sliding catch. Well, great sliding play for a double right there.
Saved it. Saved it. So that was good. That is going to be Spencer. Marvin Spencer be greeted by a ball as this rain is really coming down on us now. It's Merdzak, the pitch. It's a ball. 1-1. It's the Cal with one away here in the top of the second. Makes that 2-1. Pitch for Merdzak. Wow. In there for a strike.
That's a very good pitch right there.
That's a nice break on it.
Absolutely. That was a good sinker.
Merdzak getting set the pitch. In there for a strike. Got him.
What a great strike.
Goes down looking. Wow. Merdzak with a powerful statement with that strikeout. That brings in Gary Klaus. Coons comes in with a man on second and third, 2 away in the top of the second. Pitch was outside, 2-0. That one is chopped right to the mound. Throw to first is good. That's an out. So a couple of hits, no runs scored, couple of men left on base, no errors for the Dogs. Score remains 3-0. We head to the bottom half of the second. Aridin Plastic Ball League. Here comes. I cut it for the commercial to play. They're frozen. Oh. Zach, let's get it there.
It's been a pretty wet summer in Connecticut, and that means more mosquitoes than ever. If you didn't have your home service for mosquito control and find you're spending most of your time outside flooding those little pests, you are in luck. Mosquito Shield of Central Connecticut provides the best value in mosquito control services because of how they treat your yard using the Mosquito Shield tailored treatment system. They don't use a fixed schedule or an identical product, one-size-fits-all service program because you can't control mosquitoes on a set number of sprays or visits. Unlike the competition, Mosquito Shield of Central Connecticut will service you for the season, whatever it takes to provide superior results. This promise has awarded them an industry-leading consumer retention rating of 90%. Visit MosquitoShieldCT.com to schedule an appointment with Wade the Cesare and enjoy the rest of your summer mosquito-free.
All right, we're back here, bottom of the second. Merdzak grounds out to Romine.
Face it.
Oh, is he? Excuse me, he singles.
That's
an error
for the Salty Dogs.
One error. First error of the game.
Absolutely, and that puts a batter on first for them.
Maybe the second error. That was my mistake. So could be the second error of the game. It's the pitch from Romine. Ron Gambardella steps in. Gambardella, good chop there, but foul. Gambardella, team's ace, so they say.
Well, something we haven't seen today, or since I've been a part of this, is a home run. I'm looking to see one.
Yeah, I haven't seen a home run yet either, actually. I'm excited. This might be the day. The wind is carrying. We'll see.
Important to note that the rain has died down a little bit here.
Yeah, the sun has come out to play. Let's hope the yard goats do too.
Absolutely.
Romine, the pitch.
Good eye.
So the 4-1 count will turn into a walk. So man on first and second now. It's the big Joe Aguirre comes in. Joe Aguirre, of course, he teaches in his time.
Absolutely.
He's at the CSB Media Arts Center. So he hits one deep into the outfield. Spencer is there
Great
on the
play by
run.
Spencer. See that speed coming off of that track and that football experience as he makes that great catch. to retire Joe Aguirre.
Yeah, and they said he hasn't played in a while, but it could have fooled me. He looked pretty comfortable grabbing that play.
Absolutely. He's got his cleats on. He's ready to go.
So in steps in Mertzak as this one is hit. Foul, will they get there? They won't. Good hustle there from the pitcher. So Marvin thought about it, but he thought not worth it. So they'll take the free strike that comes with the foul. Mertzak will look at an 0-1 count now, 1-1. 2 men on. That one is lined. Tried to go for the double.
That was a great catch by the infield on that one for the Salty Dogs to make it 2 outs for them in the bottom of the second.
Nice play there from Coons. Gabriel will step back in.
Good eye on that one.
Yeah, he did. He thought about that. It had some good break to it. Romine the pitch. Was outside again. Romine getting ready. Oh, one had a lot of break on it.
A little too much.
Yeah, you got to get some velocity on that. That one is smoked. Oh, he dives. He doesn't quite get there. Is that going to be ruled foul?
I think they're going to rule that an error.
They got to get the line sent back up. He knocked the bag over, too.
Both teams talking about over. Bases are now loaded with 2 outs.
Yeah, so they will rule it ahead. So it's going to be bases now loaded.
That's right, with Joe Aguirre at the plate. Good eye. He takes that ball.
Out here in the bottom of the second with 2 outs here. Romine the pitch. That one's outside for a ball.
Another great eye by Joe Aguirre on that one.
He ducks out of the way on that one. Okay, he's ready for
look at that stance. He's taunting as he takes a strike.
Maybe taunting too soon as he does. Yeah, he takes a strike.
Hey, he's looking all business on this one.
He's got that low stance, Ricky Henderson stance. He gets walked, so they'll walk a run in. So the Yard Goats now score. It's 3-1. First score of the game for the Goats.
At the plate, looking to make this a very competitive game as the Yard Goats just take a run in.
Yeah, what do you got to say about that run?
I mean, that was a good eye by Joe Aguirre. Very smart in taking that walk. Bases loaded. 2 outs.
What did we say?
Oh, he makes contact. That's going to bring him
Oh, he
another run
can't
for the
get
Yard
there.
Goats.
That's going to be ruled another error.
Absolutely. Brings in another run for the Yard Goats as well. Make this a 3-2 game.
I think it's just one at a time unless it's a double.
Score is now 3-2 in favor of the Salty Dogs.
After that error.
After that error, yeah.
That's the second error that's the third error of the inning, as this one is hit high and deep into the outfield. Spencer is there, and he will grab it. Routine as they come. So the Goats score 2, 3 errors for the Salty Dogs. Couple of men left standing. We go to the top half of the third. The score 3-2. Meriden Plastic Ball League.
Let's say goodbye to all your worries about tax planning, investment troubles, and any confusion when it comes to managing your finances and money. Here at Rocky Hill Accountants, our team has a combined 35 years of experience and will help you do it right. We're dedicated to your needs and will deliver on a result that is professional and trustworthy. Our firm is large enough to offer a full range of professional services but small enough to give you the individual attention that you deserve. Our business portfolio includes thousands of prepared tax returns for individuals, families, partnerships, businesses, and more. The team at Rocky Hill Accountants are also thoroughly trained in tax laws and procedures. We have the ability to represent taxpayers before the IRS when they arrive at collections, audits, and appeals. This allows us to offer our accuracy and audit guarantee to tax clients. Please visit our website at Rocky Hill Accountants.
Hello, my name is Joe Aguirre. I'm the president of Clovercrest Media Group. And here at CMG, we have a wide variety of podcasts, including sports shows like Keys to the City, The Roll Call, Throwing Jabs, All Four Downs, and Jawing About the G-Men. And great true crime shows like Sticky Meat, Crimes and Consequences, Ivy League Murders, and Bird, the unsolved murder of David Eichmann. You can find all these podcasts and so much more by visiting clovercrestmedia.com.
We can expect another wet summer in Connecticut, and that means more mosquitoes than ever. If you don't have your home serviced for mosquito control and you find you're spending most of your outside time swatting those little pests, or you did have your yard sprayed but you still have bites all over your body, you're in luck. Mosquito Shield of Central Connecticut provides the best value in mosquito control services because of how they treat your yard using the Mosquito Shield tailored treatment system. All mosquito control service is not the same. They don't use a fixed schedule or an identical product, one-size-fits-all service program. You can't control mosquitoes on a set number of sprays or visits. Unlike the competition, Mosquito Shield of Central Connecticut will service you for the season, whatever it takes to provide superior results. The promise has awarded them an industry-leading customer retention rating of 90%. Visit MosquitoShieldCNCT.com to schedule an appointment with Wade DeCesare and enjoy the rest of the summer mosquito-free.
The Salty Dogs, we now have runners on first and second with one out. As Josh Romine looks to switch bats before the next pitch.
That one hit in the outfield, but it's foul. Speedy Joe.
Speedy Joe
Gets there.
came to play today.
Gets there, but late.
A little too late. Yeah, take the strike. No big deal.
Short legs came in clutch.
Very good eye by Romine on that one.
Merdzak, the pitch. That one is smoked into the outfield. Foul.
Keeps getting lucky. I think the wind is in favor of the Yard Goats right now.
Yeah, the Windy City, man. I keep saying it. I've said it a couple times, but I got to tell you, the Silver City should be relooked and renamed.
I would agree with that for sure.
Maybe Chicago ain't so windy anymore.
Ooh, as he takes strike three.
That one had a nice bend on it. Merdzak gets another statement out.
Marvin Spencer up for the Salty Dogs.
You know, come on with 2 men away and 2 men on.
He's been a bit of a playmaker for this team so far today.
Yeah, he's shown big things. As this one is hit high and deep. This one has a chance. If it's fair, it's not. The dive in foul territory. He couldn't quite get there in time.
But you know what? That's the hustle you love to see from your players, no matter the circumstance.
Yeah, we talk about gold glove, platinum glove outfielders. Those are the ones that go for those.
Absolutely. No days off, no plays off.
Yeah, I mean, look at Aaron Judge in the Dodgers series yesterday. That was a great catch. I mean, those are the type of outfielders you want on your team.
Absolutely. As Spencer takes the ball.
Here's the pitch from Merdzak. In there. But is it a strike?
Gotta say, that was another ball. That
looked like it hit the ground.
Looked like it hit the ground before it hit the back.
It's the pitch.
Ooh.
That one is smoked into the outfield. It'll be a double. Joe will dive. It does pass the line, so it will be a double.
And they had 2 men on base. I believe that brings in a run for the Salty Dogs. Makes it a 4-2 ball game.
So 4-2 now. The score, 2 men on, 2 men away. and in steps in.
Good eye by Jerry Coons right there, taking that ball. As he smokes another one.
That one, just saved by Joe McGuire just before it gets into the double territory. So should only be a single.
Joe out here just making hustle plays. Determined to not let that go into another double play.
Yeah, and in this league, you only have one outfielder, so you really have to choose them carefully.
As John, Jerry takes that hit by a pitch, and that's popped up.
Gabriella there, and we almost had a repeat of the Red Sox Johnny Damon collision there.
Yeah.
Good thing we don't. So 1 run scores, couple of men left. 2 run score, a couple of men left on base. No errors for the Goats. We go to the bottom half of the inning. Score 5-2. Meriden Plastic Ball League.
Hello, my name is Joe Aguirre. I'm the president of Clovercrest Media Group. And here at CMG, we have a wide variety of podcasts, including sports shows like Keys to the City, The Roll Call, Throwing Jabs, All 4 Downs, and Jawing About the G-Men. And great true crime shows like Sticky Week, Crimes and Consequences, Ivy League Murders, and Bird, the unsolved murder of David Eichmann. You can find all these podcasts and so much more by visiting clovercrestmedia.com.
And we're back. The Goats here. Joe Aguirre steps in. And Romine is still in there. TJ, what do you got on him? A little scouting report.
Romine, I mean, he hasn't been too bad this season, but today.
That one is hit. Sorry I had to cut you off there. Spencer will be right there.
And that's the third play we've made by him in the outfield today. He's looking pretty fast, pretty good hands, contrary to what we've heard before the pregame.
Yeah, it's like the wiffle ball is like a magnet, and he is the receiver of that magnet.
Absolutely.
They just come right to him.
Pregame, he had a little,
and what did I just say?
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, look at this. That one is right to Spencer again.
Yeah, that's the 4th play we've seen him make in the outfield very quickly.
Well, they do say an angel's in the outfield, and he has sure got to be their angel in the outfield right now.
A little bit of trash talk going on before the game. Spencer was just being called out saying he didn't have hands, but that doesn't seem to be the case today at all.
Hands and legs. He's
got both today.
Yeah, he's got the speed, but the bat is sort of neutral.
Yeah, we've seen him smoke it a little bit, but for foul territory, he's got the pop. We just want to see him do that in fair territory. Although they are up 5-2.
As that one is in there, a nice little curveball.
Yeah, it was a good pitch right there.
It was
followed by a wild pitch.
Even nicer curveball if it had hit the strike zone. We've seen that a lot. Oh, watch out. Gambardella gets smoked. We've seen the curveball a lot today on both sides, something we really don't see. We only see the 4-seam, the 2-seamers.
Something tells me that that's not intentional. Something tells me that that's just, putting a little arc on it. I think he's just trying to confuse the batter a little bit.
Batters are definitely not confused as that gets through. The fielders look to be confused today as that's another error for the Dogs. That's their
Coons.
5th error today.
See if it makes a difference, in the final score. But for now, still playing pretty well at the plate. Yard Goats just trying to rally here. As Joe ducks to take that ball.
So Joe in with 2 men on and 1 away. Joe, you talk about his batting stance, I think, every game, and you can't not, as this one is going to be another error.
And another base hit for the Yard
You've got to
Goats.
be kidding me. This is Oakland A's baseball.
This is crazy. They got the bases loaded now with a score at 5-2 Salty Dogs, but, the Yard Goats got the bases loaded. They have an opportunity to tie this game.
They're up, but all these mistakes remind me of Oakland baseball. Yeah. It's astonishing that they're up. It's the only thing that's not reminding me of Oakland baseball right now. Well, that and the fans.
Yeah.
We've got more fans in attendance here than I think the Coliseum has had all season. As Merdzak steps in, a little pitcher's duel going on here. As that one is smoked into the outfield. Right there to Spencer. It's going to be a base hit, and it will score a run.
That's right. Now 3 runs for the Yard Goats.
That's right, making the score 5-3. The Dogs, they're still salty, and they're still on top.
And bases are still loaded.
But
Wow.
Gambardella looks to change that, but Spencer is there for an amazing play. Wow.
I just can't say enough about what we've seen from him in the outfield. I mean, he's been running his butt off out there, making plays left and right for this team, doing what he can to keep them alive.
That one is that was an amazing. I mean, I'm speechless. That was such a great play.
Absolutely. And you don't really see that kind of hustle from many players in this league, but he's got the speed and the hands. He's doing
for
it
a no
today.
running league. We're seeing a lot of running in the outfield today. I got to tell you. And I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with the Salty Dogs adding a little tang to this baseball game.
Got to be careful in the back after that swing by Joe.
Yeah, he's got that low stance. He loves it. He swears by it. That one is just outside. Sort of a Ricky Henderson, right?
Yeah, he's definitely got that stance. He's
but the legs are real wide like Giancarlo
yeah.
Stanton. So I don't know where to go with that one.
If only he was as tall.
Yeah. That one, he's going to walk? He's going to walk him.
He's going to walk. So that brings the score to 4-5. Salty Dogs with 5. Yard Goats with 4. Bases still loaded.
Yeah, 5-4 ball game. The Dogs still on top with 2 away here. Right here in the bottom of the third.
Salty Dogs have a chance to nip this in the bud before it gets worse.
Well, sidearm action. Wow.
Gotta wonder if that's really in his wheelhouse, or should he just stick with the overhand?
Well, Darren O'Day there.
Well, he goes to the overhand, and we see another ball, so looks like he had more control with the sidearm.
Oh,
he tips that for a strike.
That was a nice little one. That would have hit that would nick the top of the zone. As this one is smoked. Boy, just foul. I mean, you can't make it up.
It's a game of inches, Game of inches. If that was a 1 inch to the inside, that would have been a fair ball.
Yeah, but this one is smoked.
Wow.
Right to the infield area. Throw to first is good. So bases are left loaded, but not before a couple of runs come in on a bunch of hits.
No. Click on the right.
On the right.
And the commercial.
So do we still commentate?
That's an overlay. You guys are live right now. Yep. So you guys are. Yep.
So keep going.
Yep.
All right, we're back here, TJ. What do we got?
We got a 5-4 lead for the Salty Dogs. We just saw a run by the Yard Goats. Two runs in that inning.
A couple of errors for the Dogs.
Quite a few, that's for sure.
This one is smoked foul.
Wow, we just seen the same kind of swing in the last at bat by the Yard Goats. I mean,
yeah, and that starter's still out there for both teams.
Both starters still out there. No need to panic yet.
You think they might go to the bullpen soon? Oh, Gambardella drops it.
It's another error.
That's the first for the Goats, though.
First for the Goats.
So first and second now with nobody away. The first error of the game for the Goats, the 6th in total.
Yeah, and a big swing and a miss for the Salty Dogs.
As we have a pitcher's duel now, Romine and Merdzak hounding it out as that one's in there for a strike. 0-2. Oh, and he swings that one in the dirt.
Looks like he was golfing on that one.
An immaculate at-bat for Merdzak. 1, 2, 3. Goes Romine.
Now we got playmaker.
At the end of the inning?
No, they didn't collect the balls.
Just getting a few balls collected before this next at bat.
Yeah, let's talk about these salty dogs. I mean, compared to what you said at the beginning of the game, how is that different from what we're seeing?
I'm actually very surprised by Marvin Spencer. He's been a player to watch this whole game, making a ton of plays in the outfield, doing pretty well for this team, driving in a few runs as well. It's been probably the best player of this game.
Yeah, they had a 5K in Hartford this morning, and I mean, I'm surprised Marvin wasn't there. He's running a 5K on his own here in the game.
Ooh, as he takes a big strike right there to start his first at bat in third. In the fourth.
Pitch from Merdzek. That's a ball. 1-1. The count. It's the pitch. Just outside for a ball. 2-1.
Ooh, as Spencer takes a big strike two right there.
Two outs now, first and second.
2 on, 2 outs. Looking to see the Salty Dogs put in a run or two here to try and extend this lead.
And steps in your boy.
That's right, Jerry Coons. He is about to. Ooh, as he's hit by a pitch. We'll just call that a ball.
Yeah, good thing in this league, hit by pitch means just a ball. That one is hit right to the pitcher. That is good. That's going to be a third out. So no run score on a couple of hits. An error for the Goats.
A rare error.
We go to the bottom half of the fourth. The score, 5-4. Meriden Plastic Ball League.
Commercials. I don't know where I am.
Just click anything.
Let's say goodbye to all your worries about tax planning, investment troubles, and any confusion when it comes to managing your finances and money. Here at Rocky Hill Accountants, our team has a combined 35 years of experience and will help you do it right. We're dedicated to your needs and will deliver on a result that is professional and trustworthy. Our firm is large enough to offer a full range of professional services, but small enough to give you the individual attention that you deserve. Our business portfolio includes thousands of prepared tax returns for individuals, families, partnerships, businesses, and more. The team at Rocky Hill Accountants are also thoroughly trained in tax laws and procedures. We have the ability to represent taxpayers before the IRS when they arrive at collections, audits, and appeals. This allows us to offer our accuracy and audit guarantee to tax clients. Please visit our website at rockyhillaccountants.com or give us a call at 860-257-4238 to schedule an appointment.
All right, and we're back here. The Goats taking on the Salty Dogs.
Ron Gambardella, I believe he just struck out.
Is that out? Was that out?
Yeah.
Joe McGuire steps up. He's getting ready. Roma in the pitch. He's in there for a strike. Nice little breaking ball. He ducks out of the way for that one. It's a 1-1 now.
Got that power stance going.
That one is hit into the infield. Oh, he tries to go for the double play. Ends up falling. He looks all right, though. So 1 out now. Dan Merdzek will step on in. Here's Romine, the pitch. That one is
behind him.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Absolutely.
Merdzek makes good contact. That looks to be foul.
Staying alive, though, making contact. That's all you can ask for as a batter.
Yeah, making solid contact, good chucks today from the Goats. They're down, but not out. Romine, the stretch, the pitch.
Ooh,
In there for a strike.
that was a heater. That was a powerful strike right there. You could feel that from here. Oh,
Whoa, that
followed
was-
by a wild pitch.
So I hope his arm is okay. That was
It looks like he threw out a shoulder.
yeah, we've seen that before too in the majors, and this one has popped up on foul. We've seen that before in the majors, but usually has something to do with like a broken arm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he looks to be all right though. Merdzak stepping back in the box.
Count
Salty
is-
Dogs called time for a sec.
Count is 2-2.
A nice little Darren O'Day action again there.
Yeah, another wild high pitch.
Sneaking in.
Ooh,
That one is smoked into the outfield deep, but on the warning track, Spencer is there.
another great catch by Marvin Spencer. I can't even keep track of how many good plays he's had today.
Yeah, the ball's like a magnet. It just finds Spencer in the outfield and goes
Absolutely.
right to him. So Gambardella will step on in, and he will actually step right on out as that one almost
Yeah.
hits him.
Ooh, swing and a miss on that one too.
Sounded like he might have tipped it from
I
here.
think he did.
I think I heard a tip. Pitch
Oh.
outside for a ball. Watch out there on the sidelines.
Gotta wonder if the Salty Dogs are going to go to the bullpen anytime soon.
Yeah, you know, it's a tough call, but you might have to make it. It's a close game.
Yeah,
They
Trying to
didn't
keep
think
this
they were
lead.
going to win it, and they're winning. So that was interesting. 4-1 now.
wow,
Makes
another
that
walk.
a walk, yeah. So another runner walked. I mean, bullpen?
I would
Timeout?
if I were
Visit?
on this team. I would definitely be going to the bullpen.
They seem to have confidence in their starter. So he remains in. Joe Aguirre will step on in. Here's the pitch from Romine.
Another ball. Kind of seems that he's lost his confidence in that pitch a little bit.
Looks to be. It looks like he's just throwing it now.
Yeah, and I got to say the wind's not even much of a factor at this point anymore.
No, we're back to being a Silver City.
Wow.
But it's a walk.
Not a strike.
It's a
thrown.
5-pitch walk.
That's right.
So that should load the bases.
Yeah. Bases are loaded for the Yard Goats.
2 away.
Appreciate it.
2 away. The bases are loaded with 2 outs here. A little mound visit. Looks to be leaving in their starter Romine. I would go. I'd go to the.
Yeah, I'd definitely go to the bench. That's for sure. I'd definitely make a few
I'd make a
good
fielding
moves.
substitution right now.
for sure.
Dan Merdzak stepping on in, and this is their chance right here. Bottom of the 4th. This is their shot.
Another ball.
This is what heroes are made of.
Bright lights are shining. As he has to duck out of the way of that ball.
They might be shining too bright on the pitcher, though.
I think so. Starting to feel the pressure.
That one is hit high and deep into the outfield. This has a chance. It is
Wow,
gone.
That's a home run. That's a grand slam.
It's a grand slam. Wow.
Imagine that. Our first live home run that we've seen is a grand slam.
Dan Merdzak, the big hero for this one. That one went way over the fence.
That gives the Yard Goats a commanding 8-5 lead in the bottom of this 4th.
And just like that, the emotions are turned around. You hear how hyped they are in the dugout from here. Ron Gambardell will step on in.
Gambardella taking another ball there. Just another wild pitch by this Salty Dogs team. Josh Romine taking himself out of the pitcher's mound. Looks like they're going to have Marvin Spencer in their pitching. I don't know if that's a good idea for the Salty Dogs. He was a very good outfielder for them. Probably their best playmaker on the field so far. They're going to have him pitch. I don't know if I like that move. What about you, Anthony?
Yeah, I mean, they got him. He was a great outfielder, great defender. He was an okay hitter. He's just coming back. Why not? Let him warm up.
Yeah.
Give him a shot.
Joe eager to get to the play after that. Grand slam.
That one is hit into the outfield. That's going to be a fair ball. They'll stop it before it gets into the double territory. So a single there for Joe right off of, the grand slam.
And for the Yard Goats, now that puts a runner on first, 2 outs.
And they turned the emotions of this game around in a moment's notice.
Oh, yeah. Now their sideline is rejuvenated for sure.
Yeah. And here comes the big hero himself, Dan Merdzak. Here's the pitch from Spencer. That one is smoked into the outfield. That one is going to be fair. It is going to be a double.
Runners now on third and second for the Yard Goats. 2 out.
Gambardella. That one is also hit away deep, but way foul.
That ball was hit a little bit straighter. That's going out.
Yeah.
As he takes the ball.
Spencer, the windup. That one hit the dirt first, so that's going to be a ball.
Spencer throwing a little bit slower.
That one is smoked, but foul. Gambardella getting set. That one is a ball.
These batters for the Yard Goats just look calm, cool, and collected on this inning right here.
That's another ball. So 4-2.
Full count for Gambardella.
The pitch. That one is hit high into the outfield, but Coons is there. So a grand slam, no errors for either team, a lot of hits, and a couple of runs scored. This game has turned around. It is 8-5. We go to the top of the fifth right here on Meriden Plastic Ball League.
Jones on first down, wide open, it's Barkley. And Saquon Barkley will take it into the end zone.
Your best ability is availability. Saquon Barkley, he's great when he's on the field, but the problem is since 2018, he hasn't been healthy for this team.
Look at this. They lob it to him. He taps it in off the glass. How about that?
Porter Moser, I think right now is the best coach in college basketball, hands down.
Fins 2 for 3. He's done his part. Pitch is drilled to deep right field toward the pole, and it is gone.
They don't mind not being what they were in the 90s as the best organization in baseball, because the Yankees aren't even close to the best organization in baseball.
They're trying to be the Rays, and the Rays do this for a reason. Like, you're the Yankees.
And we're back. We're back just like we never left.
Ooh, Romine hits a piece of that. Oh, that's an out for the Yard Goats.
Yeah, Gambardella fielded that. Throw to first was successful, as they all are. There's no first baseman.
No.
So that'll bring in their new pitcher, Marvin Spencer.
Ooh, Spencer has to duck out of the way on that one.
Yeah, it does a little Michael Jackson. Duck out of the way. That one is hit high and deep into the outfield. Joe Aguirre dives, and he gets it.
And does the worm at the end to celebrate.
That was a great catch from Joe Aguirre. Wow.
Love the competitiveness of this Yard Goats team. Not a care in the world.
Yeah, that was a great dive there. A great diving catch. Might have to give him the gold glove now.
Yeah, might have to.
The pitch from Merdzak is a little stinker.
Dan Merdzak, the hero of this game so far.
Yeah, he is. He struggled a little bit at first with pitching, but my goodness, he made himself an overnight sensation with the grand slam there. That's how this sport works, just like that. You can go from 0 to hero and then back to 0. That was called a strike, so that's a strikeout. He said,
I think he's messing with you. They hit him.
I believe that's a walk.
Yeah, that was a little confusing there. I heard from the heard a hi.
Ooh. Romine up again, looking to contribute to this team in any way he can.
Yeah, and now that he's not pitching, he can only contribute basically batting. I mean, he's got fielding too, but that one tipped, fouled right into the backstop.
1-2 on the count for Romine.
2 outs.
Oh, as he makes contact for a base hit. Josh Romine looking to contribute to this team and does a good start by getting a base hit.
Joe, how many people on?
2 on.
Thank you. Thank you.
Got runners on first and second.
With 2 away. Here in the top of the 5th. Spencer back into the batter's box. Here's Merdzek the pitch. That one is hit. Foul. 1-1 the count.
Marvin Spencer looking frustrated with himself on that one. He definitely wanted to put that ball into play. Try and get this lead back for the Salty Dogs.
That one is outside for a ball.
Two outs. Ooh.
It's another ball there.
It's a good eye by Spencer.
Holding back the nerve to swing.
3-1 on the count. Ooh, make that 4-1.
That's a great take from Spencer.
Yeah. If I'm him, I might be swinging at this pitch regardless, just based on the count. And he hits it.
What? That could be fair. It looks it does.
And they are saying that ball was foul.
Foul ball. A little mind games going on here.
Game of inches, like we mentioned previously. Got to tell you, that ball could have been either way.
Yeah, it could have, but let's see what he's got next. Here's Merdzek the pitch. That one is also hit. Foul. Or
that's a fair ball. That's
a fair. That's a single.
Bases are now loaded for the Salty Dogs.
Merdzek the pitch. The bases are loaded. That's in there for a strike.
Wow. The leg of that strike zone.
Yeah, and that's the tough part about not being a baseball game is the strike zone will stay the same no matter the height of the player.
Exactly.
So the shorter you are, the more disadvantage you have. The taller you are, the more advantage you have.
That's right.
3-0 count. That one is hit right to Cameron down. A little behind the back through to first. Wow. Something we like to see. That'll end the inning. A fanciest ending I've ever seen.
Similar to the play we saw Patrick Mahomes make in the celebrity game.
That's right. Ago. So a couple of hits, no runs scored, no errors. We are going to the bottom half of this inning. Score 8-5 Goats.
I was right.
And we're back here in the Plastic Ball League. We're here. TJ, what do we got?
Well, we're here at the bottom of the 5th. Scores 8-5 in favor of the Yard Goats. I think we got Joe Aguirre coming up next to bat against Marvin Spencer, who has just taken over pitching this past inning. Looking to do a little bit of a better job than Josh Romine had.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. The game is up. right now for the Goats, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. We got Spencer on the mound. Here's the pitch. A little low. We got the lights on. We haven't seen this.
Yeah, we came to play today, rain or shine.
That's right. That one is hit. That one's foul.
I'm gonna call that foul. Count is 1-1 for Joe Aguirre at the plate. Marvin Spencer. Ooh, another high throw for a ball.
Gonna hit the water cooler. Hopefully we get to see somebody jousting that this season. I'd like to.
Hopefully around playoff time.
All right, a little walk-off action. Guess the Gatorade color. That one's in there for a ball. Fun fact, that's actually something that people actually bet on in Vegas.
Absolutely.
What's the Gatorade color? It's a real bet. Joe Aguirre gets walked.
So man on first for the Yard Goats, no outs. Bottom of the fifth.
And in steps in the big hero, Dan Merdzak. It's going to have to be his nickname from now on. Oh, but he's not a hero there. He's more like Zero. Oh, that throw was even lesser of a – that throw was even more.
Yeah, Spencer tried to get that double play. It just didn't work out. Just kind of a wild throw back to home.
Yeah, listen, you can't win them all, right? So that play was a little bit of a loss, but they get the force at it first. Gambardella will step in. It's a pitch from Spencer. Oh, nice break action on that one. Pitch. That one is hit, but foul. That one went to the backstop.
Gambardella looking to do some damage at this at-bat. Another high pitch.
Just outside. That one is smoked, and that is going to be a fair ball. It is going to be a automatic double there for Ron Gambardella.
Definitely impacting this team now. 8-5 lead. Got a runner on first and second now. Joe Aguirre at the
second and third
at the plate.
Thank you. Yeah, runner on second and third. One out. Thank you. With one out. Aguirre will step in. That one is hit into the outfield, but the tall outfielder is there.
And Anthony, he didn't need to swing at that one. If he had just kept his bat down, that would have been a ball.
That's right. And I don't know. I like having a tall outfielder.
That's 2 outs now for the Yard Goats at the bottom of the fifth. Darren Merdzak.
Stepping on in.
Takes a ball.
That one is hit high and deep. This one has a chance on the warning track. Oh! Off his arm? What are they going to call that?
That's game. Is that a double or a homer? That's a single?
No.
One run. That's one run scored for the Yard Goats to make it a 9-5 ball game.
That hit your arm, but your arm was out of play. I don't know. Okay.
It's a 1 run.
We'll get some compilation on that.
Gambardella will step in. The play was made by Coons. Spencer the pitch. That one is smoked. This one is going to be foul territory, but he is going to get there.
It's a good catch by Jerry Coons right there.
For the out. So that is the third out. So a couple of hits, no errors. A couple of men left on base. We go to the top of the sixth. The score. Right here on Meriden Plastic Ball League. He
Back
brought
line.
it back in with his arm.
We're back, top of the 6th. The run scores now 10-5 in favor of the Yard
RBI
Goats.
triple that Dan Merdzak had last inning. He had the home run stolen from him, but it wasn't quite an out.
Josh Romine at the plate, just kind of looking defeated now.
Yeah.
Just doesn't look like he has that spark to bring this team back from this deficit. As he makes contact for a foul ball.
Yeah, and here in the top of the 6th is do or die.
Wow, one away fast.
So there's an out there.
Marvin Spencer up next. Looking to put a little juice into this bottom inning.
Joe, the game ends if it's 2 more outs. Thank you. So Salty Dogs. That one is hit into the outfield.
And that's a double for Marvin Spencer of the Salty Dogs. Puts a runner on second.
Nice little double there from Spencer. Nice effort there from the outfielder, Aguirre, but he couldn't quite get there in time.
I'd say effort from this whole team, to be honest. The Yard Goats have been firing on all cylinders, offensively and defensively. Every player contributing to this team in any way.
Yeah, it's been an amazing feat here. So man on second with 1 away. Here's the batter, Coons.
Jerry Coons, former hockey goalie, he's got that power from his swing.
That one is hit. Shallow outfield. It's in there for a base hit.
Runners on first and second. 1 out, top of the 6th for the Salty Dogs.
Runners on the corners now. It's the pitch from Merdzak. Romine is back in. So the late inning rally, we could see it. They're
It's definitely
down to their last 2 outs, so they only got 2 outs to play with. Merdzak is still in there. He's going to do a complete game.
I think he's earned that right. He's been playing good all game. No reason not to pull him, Or, I'm sorry, no reason to pull him.
I'd give you a reason. I'd give Rest a reason. He's pitched a good game. I'd like to.
He has pitched a good game.
Save his arm and get Aguirre out there.
True, but you also run that risk of, going on a run.
You got a nice strong lead. That's a nice strikeout from Merdzak. So the Salty Dogs down to their last leg here with runners on the corners. Brings in Marvin Spencer. Can he save the day for the Salty Dogs? We're going to find out right here. It's Merdzak, the stretch, the pitch. In there for a strike. He did not like that call one bit. He thought that was going to be an interior ball.
And that was a very deceptive ball right there. In the corner at the last second.
That one is popped up. The rush play.
Wow.
Merdzak with the one-handed catch. Can you believe it?
What a catch by Merdzak.
He ends the game right there.
We've been calling him a hero all game, and that title has fit this whole game for him.
Can you believe it? The big hero comes in big again.
Absolutely.
Saves the day. And that's the game, folks. Your final score, 8 or 10-5 here. Wow.
What a game.
Yeah, what a game. So we're going to head to, post-game interviews. Stand by with us. This has been Meriden Plastic Ball League action, Goats Baseball, right here on Clovercrest Media. We'll be right back.
So, Jess, why did you become a realtor?
I worked in various customer service jobs, so I wanted something a little bit more rewarding. Becoming a real estate agent, being able to help people find their forever homes or their investment homes, starter homes. It's very exciting, so a lot of fun.
Now, you've gotten off to a really good start in your real estate career. What has been the most rewarding part of this for you so far?
Helping people, especially like first-time home buyers, finding their first home. They're so excited. I'm so excited to help them. So it's a nice, rewarding part.
What is it that you think makes you different than other real estate agents?
I think that my various roles in customer service has helped me. So I like to ask a lot of questions and I want to know what I'm doing. So I think that helps a lot because I'm not going to steer people the wrong way. I'm going to make sure they have knowledgeable decisions and help them find the right home.
Last thing I'm going to ask you is, and I know these are words that you live by, but the mantra at CTBB Realty is?
People over paychecks, do the damn thing.
And that's what we do.
My name is Roseanne BC, and I'm a certified health coach with the company called Optavia. I'm a coach because I love helping people transform their health and their lives. There's a couple different plans. It's safe for a lot of different people and a lot of different ages and places in their lives. I have so many clients that have had such great success, and there's a portion of the program that is you get your health coach. You get the products, but you also get a community of people who are there. So we do Zooms every Monday night nationwide. And if people want to get more involved with other people on the same journey as them, then they can join in and have that kind of support. The website you can reach me at is sacredrosehealthandwellness.com. And you can email me from there, or you can book a virtual coaching session there, where we can get your health assessment started and get you moving in the right direction.
And we're back here, right by my side, TJ and Dan Merdzak, who've got to be interviewing in a second. We want to thank Rocky Hill Accountants, player of the game, Dan Merdzak. TJ, take it away.
So Dan, you had a grand slam, you had a triple, you had a single, you pitched a great game as well. What was the biggest point of the game for you that you think you did best today?
I'd have to say my offense definitely stepped up. I mean, I haven't hit a home run since the first one of the season. When you know your pitching's not working, and I'm going to argue with you on that, this was one of my worst outings ever. Nothing was really hitting. I couldn't hit the strike zone with my fastball till later. I think I felt it a little bit better later in the game than I did in the beginning. I didn't have a pitch to go to. Usually I go to a changeup, a curve, or the fastball. Tonight I didn't have any of them. So it's just a matter of trying to get as close to that zone as I can and keep swinging.
Right. Now, you mentioned this was your first home run of the year. How does it feel to have your first home run be a grand slam?
Oh, it's phenomenal. The team needed it. The opponents, they showed up, and Marvin Spencer showed up tonight. He's a player that's been with us for years. First game tonight. So I'm glad to have him back, but I wish it wasn't against us. He had a lot of hits against me tonight. So it was a good night for me to step up with the bat, and I did.
Yeah. I have to say, your whole team played great as a whole, offensively and defensively. I mean, contrary to what you say, I think you did have a great game pitching. Who else on your team do you think was pretty much stepping up for you guys today?
Well, I'm going to have to say everybody. I mean, Joe got on base quite a bit. He had some of the hardest hits of his night, but now I feel like Marvin's showing up. Marvin, you can't make mistakes, and he'll catch everything. Defensively, the team is phenomenal. Like I said, I couldn't hit anything. I couldn't hit my zone. Wasn't getting the ball past anybody. So the defense stepped up, and I got to say overall defense kept us in this game. Right. And I kept the walks down, which we try to do as a team every week.
Absolutely. I'm sure the people who are watching at home want to know, you're going to hit no home run at your next appearance, next game?
We'll see. I don't know who's on the mound for them tonight, but I'm all geared up. I'm dialed in, and I hope you get to see another one.
All right. Appreciate it.
All right.
For your time.
Thank you.
That was Dan Merdzak, player of the game.
So I spent 23 years in the Army as a squad leader, platoon sergeant, and so on and so forth. And when I came back from Iraq, I was welcomed by the VFW at the airport. And these guys were able to, one, guide me to my next destination. And they were also giving me, some boxes and stuff, the goodies and everything else. They took care of me. And I made it my goal that when I was to come back, when I was finished serving my country, that I would be the member of the VFW and do the same thing for our future veterans. I might not be wearing the uniform, but I'm still here doing some volunteer service. And I feel like that's very, very important. All of us veterans, we stand by each other. We all experience, something similar, and it is a bond. And, trying to go somewhere else is just not the same. Come to the VFW, become a member, even for a little bit, man, just try it out.
All right, well, TJ Voicela by my side. I'm Anthony Altamirano, the voice of the Yard Goats. Justin Wysocki, a little shout out to him behind the computer, and Zach LaPlante also here in our production crew. This has been Meriden Plastic Ball League, the Yard Goats with an amazing victory today. Stay tuned next week. We have some more action here. We'll be live again.
Absolutely. At 5 o'clock.
5 p.m.